participation, one is a fail to ID.
Same person?
No, two different people.
Okay, I can look at them then. So we got Inmate Plea, Stacy Walker and Marcella Martinez. Okay. Indoor. We probably need Claudia. And detention center. You're muted.
It's better for everybody that way, Judge.
I know. I wish we could actually do that to you.
Or at least turn the video off, for God's sakes.
Which one do you want to do first?
I don't care, Judge. I have two.
Let's do Stacy Walker.
Okay.
All right. Ms. Walker,
Yes.
if you would raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Is your true name Stacy Walker?
Yes.
Do you understand you are charged in this case with evading arrest?
Yes.
It looks like you and your attorney worked out a plea agreement where you'll be sentenced to 30 days in jail and you'll have, it says 10 days credit. How much credit is there supposed to be?
So, Judge, she has more. So that was 10 days. It's the day that the plea papers were originally done, but she's been in custody now for about a week or so, I think. We double check that. A week or so far.
This shows August 31st, so that's
Okay.
another
But
17 days, 18
Let me
days.
make sure she's been in custody as long as I told the court. I don't want to mislead Your Honor. She's been in custody 9 days, Judge. This jailing.
Was she in jail when these were signed?
No, Judge.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, she went into custody to deal with a felony case, and while she's in custody, we're pleading her to this misdemeanor.
Okay. Well, I'll change the back time to 19 days. Does that sound right? Close
Yes,
enough?
Judge.
Okay. I think I will. Okay, you'll get, it's 30 days with 19 days back time. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Okay. To the charge of evading arrest, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Accept, plead guilty, find you guilty, sentence you to 30 days in jail. You'll get credit for at least 19 days. Do you have any questions about anything?
No, sir.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Then we'll need, who's your other client?
Marcella Martinez Rodriguez.
Okay. Goes to all right. Marcella Martinez Rodriguez, if you
Yes,
would raise your right
yes,
hand and
sir.
be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, stuff you got.
Yes, sir.
And is your true name Marcella Martinez Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand you're charged in this case with failure to ID?
Yes, sir.
And it looks like you and your attorney have worked out a plea agreement for 15 days in jail with credit for at least 33 days. You understand that?
Yes. Yes, sir.
I think it's probably more than that by now, but all you need is that to take care of the case.
Okay.
And you understand we're doing this plea electronically. Your attorney's online with us right now.
Yes, sir.
Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay. To the charge of failure to ID, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I accept or plead guilty, find you guilty, sentence you to 15 days in jail. You'll get credit for at least 33 days. You'll be time served as of right now, okay?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about anything else?
No, sir. No.
All right, good luck.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you.
Here.
See you, man.
You dude.
We're a little less formal here sometimes. All right, I gotta bring in everybody else now. Not everybody, I guess. Participants. Let's bring in Tony.
Hello. How you doing, Ann?
Good, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Where'd you go? We lost Claudia. Oh. We'll see if you come back. Who's your client? Rick?
Crystal Hernandez, please.
Okay.
Hey, Ann,
Yes,
I think I sent the MHA to Marissa. Did you get it?
yes, I did.
Okay, very well.
Well. Here we go. All right. And this is Miss Woodard or?
This is Crystal Denise Hernandez.
Okay. All right. And did you want to call your client and testify?
I will. What I would like to do it this way. I'd like to be able to read in what our action plan is, and then get with call Miss Hernandez and get her to confirm that she understands that
Okay,
plan.
that's fine. That's fine.
Ask the court also to take notice of the MHA in this case.
And I'm doing that right. I'm reading it right now. You can go ahead and read it if you want to.
All right, Your Honor, the action plan is that Ms. Hernandez will live with her mother, Carmen Mesa, in Garland, Texas. She will use MetroCare, which she's already familiar with, and Homeward Bound for her services. Client will be transported from the jail into future appointments by her mother, Carmen Hernandez, and she can be reached through her mother's phone. And I believe Tony Falk has that number if she needs to reach her. I'd just soon not make it part of the record if that's okay.
That's fine.
That is our current plan. Of course, she'll have to come to court and do her check-ins with Tony as dictated by the court.
Okay.
So I'd call Ms. Hernandez.
If you would raise your right hand and be sworn.
Other right hand.
You swear or affirm testimony about to give me the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. Right.
Ms. Hernandez, did you hear me read what our plan is?
Yes, about Homeward Bound. It sounds kind of tricky. I'm not really familiarized, but it does sound familiar, and I'm not really into
Okay.
into it. So I'm like,
For purposes of this hearing, are you allowed to drop your mask so we can hear you?
I'm not too familiar about Homeward Bound, but it sounds recognizable. So I don't know how is that gonna go.
Okay. Okay, but you'll
Somebody
participate.
has to. Yes, he said he'll give me the like paper. He can give it to me on the, and I get
Yeah.
familiarized. But then he told me to go to court, and then I know about MetroCare, and so.
Okay, so you understand what the rules are going to be.
Yes, Homeward Bound, MetroCare, and then go to court. That's what he said.
All right.
And he's gonna give me paperwork, so I can go ahead and familiarize the address and
Yes.
where to go to call.
You'll be provided all the things that you need. Okay?
Sure.
That's all we have, Your Honor.
Does the state have any questions?
No, Your Honor, I don't have any questions.
Okay. Anything else from the defendant?
No, Your Honor.
Rest? All right. Anything else from the state?
I just have the criminal history, Your Honor.
Okay.
Defendant was arrested and convicted of an attempted to commit possession of controlled substance in November of 2018. Was arrested and convicted of possession of marijuana in November of 2019. Was arrested and convicted of a Class A theft in December of 2014. Was convicted of a Class A possession of a controlled substance in August of 2019.
Where was that?
Sorry,
Where
Miss.
was that?
The last one, the possession.
Yes.
That one was in Dallas County. Was placed on deferred in Dallas County for a state jail possession of a controlled substance in 2018 of March. And that is it for the convictions. Nothing further from the state, Your Honor.
What's the state's position?
Your Honor, based on the criminal history and the pending charges and the testimony, the state will defer to the court.
Okay.
That's that. I was running away. I was hanging around with the wrong
You don't need
crowd.
to say, Ms. Hernandez,
Okay.
don't talk. Thank you.
Mr. Hernandez, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a PR bond, get you out of jail right now. Make sure you do everything you said you're gonna do, okay?
Okay.
You have to come see me once a month if that's what we decide you need to do, but you definitely need to call Tony every week. Tony's online with us right now. She's getting ready to talk to you and kind of tell you what your rules are, okay?
Okay.
Crystal, my,
Thank you.
Crystal, my name is Tony Fox, and I'm the case manager for the mental health bonds.
Uh-huh.
When you get released today, you should find in your property a folder, and it will have a copy of your bond in there. It'll have my contact information. And part of what I do, I not only you're required to call me every week, but I also help you do the things that you're supposed to do on bond. So when you have questions on it, all you can do is give me a call, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Give me a call tomorrow so that I know that you get home okay.
Tomorrow. I got you.
Understand if you don't do what you said you're going to do, I'll have to throw you back in jail, and I don't want to do that, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're gonna give me the appointment to call you, no? Like, if it's for you, I'll call you.
Call Tony.
Yeah. Tony.
Call Tony when you get out of jail.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
We have Miss Woodard. All right, you hooked up?
Hooked up.
All right, this is Miss Woodard, and did you want to call your client and testify?
Yes.
All right, Miss Woodard, if you would raise your right hand to be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
You can go ahead.
All right. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
What's your name, please, ma'am? Miss Woodard,
Layla
what's your
Woodard.
name?
Layla Woodard.
And you're the same Layla Michelle Woodard, are you not, who is the applicant in this writ of habeas corpus?
Yes, sir.
Right now, you are a prisoner of the sheriff of Collin County, Texas. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
And you've been in jail since the 28th of August this year. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
The Plano police arrested you and charged you with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And so far, you haven't been indicted, and your case is not pending in the district court except in this writ. Is that correct?
Correct.
And they set your bond at $15,000. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Do you have $15,000?
No, sir.
Do you own any houses or buildings or land?
No, sir.
How about any cars
No,
or
sir.
boats or airplanes?
No, sir.
How about any bank accounts, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, anything like that?
No, sir.
All right, and your relatives in this area, your grandmother, right?
In Fort Worth.
Right. And
Right.
she didn't have any $15,000 either, does she?
Not.
All right. So you're asking the court to reduce your bond in this case and to grant you a mental health bond. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And the basis of that is, how old are you?
24.
And how long have you had problems with alcohol?
About 16, 17.
So since you were 16, you've had trouble with alcohol. Is that correct? Answer out loud because the lady can't take it down. when
Yes, sir.
you- Okay. All right. And you're wanting to try to do something about that to get some treatment for that so you can maybe get a handle on this problem. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And if the judge lets you out on a mental health bond, you're going to go live with your grandmother. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you're not going to have anything more to do with this young man that you were with on the night when the car got crashed, right?
Yes, sir.
And have you got any prospect of getting any kind of work or no?
Yeah.
All right, where would you work, you think?
I've been told about job force and other
All right, so you
trying
got
to
some
remember the
leads on, you
name.
got some leads on employment, right?
Yes, sir.
And you understand that you're gonna have, if the judge goes along with this, you're gonna have to check in with Miss Tony. You're gonna have to do your treatment. This isn't just a get out of jail free card. You're gonna have to comply with the requirements and get back and forth to court if they ever get around to filing an indictment on this case. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And the judge may be concerned that this is an aggravated assault. The person that was involved with this was your live-in boyfriend. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And the two of you went to a bar and everyone was drinking, right?
Yes, sir.
And he picked up another girl and brought her home. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
He wanted to force you into having some kind of a sexual encounter with the three of them, right?
Yes, sir.
And so that wasn't the kind of behavior that was can be counted on to lead to domestic harmony, was it?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you're asking the court to grant the writ, let you go home with your grandmother, do your training, do your treatment, and get work while we wait to see what happens on the case. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Pass the witness.
Any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Where does your grandmother live?
Fort Worth.
Okay. And have you ever received any prior alcohol treatment before?
No.
Have you ever received any prior mental health treatment before?
When I was younger.
And what was that for?
I went to JPS on an intake for a week or two for self-harm as a child at 16.
No further questions, Your Honor, for this witness.
Anything else?
Nothing else, sir. Rest on the hearing.
Anything else from the state?
Yes, just the criminal history, Your Honor.
Okay.
Defendant was arrested and placed on deferred in March of 2016 for harassment of a public servant. Defendant was arrested for assault family violence in July of 2017, and it was reduced down to an assault bodily injury and was placed on deferred. And the most recent arrest is an assault family violence, aggravated assault deadly weapon. Nothing further from the state, Your Honor.
What's the state's position on this?
Sorry, Your Honor.
What's the state's position on this?
Your Honor, the state is opposed to a mental health bond due to the nature of the offense and the defendant's criminal history and based on the MHA.
Yeah, the MHA doesn't show mental health issues.
Well, I would say that that substance abuse issues are a species of mental health issues. And if the court feels like you can't give a mental health bond because it's an aggravated assault, we'd ask you to reduce the bond to $1 and give her the mental health conditions proposed in the action plan.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is I'm here to either grant PR bonds for these different courts or not. And I mean, I have a problem with the other assault charges that she's dealt with, plus the fact that the mental health assessment doesn't show any mental health issues other than drinking too much. So I'm going to deny the bond this time. You can go to the court that it gets filed in and ask them to go ahead and either reduce the bond or make it a PR bond.
All right, Ms. Woodard, I'm going to ask Judge Tucker to hear the case and we'll get it set in a few days and I'll let you know.
All right, thank y'all. Good luck.
All right, thank you. Bye.